There can only be one reason your relationship with someone may not have that strength to work out for you, aside from every other factor which could as well be corrected. But when God is involved and He does not want you to continue with a relationship that He has not prepared for you, when that person is not the person for you and God does not want you to continue with that person, then the relationship is bound to fail. And when it actually fails persistently, and you have tried all you can to ensure that you make that relationship to work, but in everything that you do, no one will work out for you, it is a sign that God is telling you to hold on, that what you're pursuing is not the real thing that He wants to give to you. The main thing that God wants to give you is on the way. It is in the future. If you will hold on, the better person will come to you. That is God trying to secure a good life and your future, so that your life will be the way you have dreamed that it will always be. The failure you keep facing and the experience is a sign that is telling you something. Have you wondered what that could mean to you? Do you think you're the worst people on earth because of the things you're going through in your relationship? No, it is not what you're thinking. The only thing is that God wants to take you away from the wrong relationship and put you into a better one that He is preparing for you. So if you're seeing yourself going through such situations, then you have to know that God is giving you a sign that is actually saying something to you. If you will only hold on and wait on God, God will bring the better person into your life, give you that life experience and the support that you have always wished for. That person that will not let you go through the same troubles that you have been in the past relationship. It's not a wrong thing to experience a failed attempt to love or be with someone. The only factor you should consider is the reason that relationship is failing and what God is saying to you through that situation. With that, you will realize that God is helping you not to go deeper into a relationship, that you will not have anything good out of it. If you will hold on a little more, if you will wait on God, if only you will understand the reason God is telling you to hold, that is for your own good, then you will realize that God is in your own side. You will know that God is securing a future for you that will give you joy and happiness in the end. God will bring the better person into your life. Anyone can feel love and soft emotion for you any point in time. You could also do same for someone, but you know that there are things you may start seeing in the long run, and that is when you find it difficult to accept that person. People come around people every day, and same is what happens to you, that new people, and even the people you have known before, always come to you. And when they come to you, that is this feeling of restrictions that you might not be able feel free to relate with that person. You want to go close. You want to get to know that person, but the force that will keep restricting you and keeping you away from that person is one feeling you cannot give a very good explanation to. That is God telling you something with that feeling. That is a sign that means something is wrong, and you have to pay attention to that sign with a careful effort. God could say anything to you anytime, and with any means that He knows will be easy for you to understand. When you see and observe such a thing, then what you will have to do is to know that the person you want to accept into your life is not the person that God has planned out for you. That is the reason you're not getting it easy to accept or bring that person into your life. It will not take God any effort to do for you direct the things that will keep you on the way of good plan for your life. But you have to know that in the course of your journey on earth, there are simple things that you do not have to for God to do for you. And these are the decisions that concern your life and the choice that you make. But God can guide you through the decision-making process by giving you pre-informational signs that will help you to make a better decision. That is what God does for people to influence their choice of decision. Relate well with this situation, you will see it that there is an interest in God for your life and will not let it down until He has come to the fulfillment of the plans He has for you and your joy and happiness is full. Try all you can to always under and yield to the calling and the signs of instructions that are always coming the Lord, so that you will have the best of all in your life. Never say God is not saying something. All the time of life, God is in the business of giving out instructions and information to the people that comes to Him. Those that knows that God is always saying something to them. In the situation where God is not saying something to you over your request to get a green light about a relationship with someone, it could be a sign that God is saying He does not want you to go on with that person. The silence of God always means something big. And when God says something too, it is always great to understand that God is always up to something. You have to understand how this thing works, so that you will know what God is saying by the things that you're seeing happening to you. You want to know if you can allow that person to come into your life. Someone wants you to accept them and start up a relationship with that which they intend to take to the next level as things goes well. And you have gone to God to make inquiries and to know if that person is the right person for you. But since you have tried to ask these things from the Lord, you have not heard anything from God, and it seems God is silent. No, it is not that. God is mute, but He's trying to communicate some to you. And that is what you have to try to understand, that God is telling you that you should hold on. You see, God does not want to tell you no yet, or tell you yes instantly. But the silence means you have to wait a little more, because I want to bring the better person to you. And this God stood to keep silent as a sign that you will have to hold on. So when you understand this communication, then you will know that God is telling you to hold on so that He will bring the better person to you, because the better person is God's plans for you, and you will not want to miss that good plan that God has for you. Do you know that God can do anything to ensure that you do not make any mistake in life, especially when it comes to the choice of the people that you relate and share your life with? The spouse and the marriage choice you make, it is always the desire of the Lord that you make the best and the right choice for your life. When you see yourself not interested in any form of relationship at all, when you have many people coming to you, must you just want to achieve other things in life before you give yourself to any form of relationship or people that will come into your life to make your life too busy? God is working in you. God is making your life an inspiring story for people to listen to and get the inspiration that will bless them and give them the best life that will be of great help to the people around them. That is what God has made you too busy, that you do not want to get distracted by anybody or any love relationship. Not that you will not relate with people, but the truth still remains that God will remove that interreach from you. And when that happens, you will not have that time to do anything with anybody. That is how God is helping you to hold on till the better person comes into your life. You cannot afford to miss out from the intention that God has laid down for you. You must learn to understand that ways with which God communicate with you so that you will see the effect of good life and your joy will be full.